what exactly is a vector, what exactly is a scalar. Vector, I told you, a physical quantity which has both magnitude and direction is called as of a vector. Scalar is nothing but a physical quantity which has only magnitude but no specified direction is called as of your scalar quantity. And we also know how to represent a vector. Vector is represented with arrow mark. This represents me the head and this represents for me the tail part of a relation. And we also got in conditions right now how to take the angle between the two vectors part of a relation. I told you there are two methods in the given condition. Angle between the two vectors, I can take it by the head to tail method. Another one is known as of your tail to tail method. So now the next heading is again same. How to take the angle between two vectors. Angle between two vectors. Yesterday I told you the method 1. Let us try to do right now method 2. Method 2. Method 2 is also, I can call it as of your tail to tail method. This one is your tail to tail method. Tail to tail method. Okay. So what is the tail to tail method? Two vectors are placed tail to tail. The angle enclosed is the angle between the two vectors. So I can write the definition right now. Two vectors are placed tail to tail. Tail to tail. Two vectors are placed tail to tail. The angle enclosed is the angle between the vectors. Is the angle between the vectors. Okay. So what the tail to tail method? In this one we are talking about right now. Two vectors are being placed tail to tail. The angle enclosed is the angle between the vectors part of relation. Let us try to do it in mathematical conditions so that we'll get a clear idea. Yes, Akshat. Akshat is having some doubt.
Okay.
Akshat ready.
Wait, sir. I'll unmute. Akshat ready.
Akshat ready.
Yeah, Akshat Reddy, you can speak.
Yeah, tell me, beta. Akshat, any doubt?
Oh, I think he's mentioned in mathematics, sir.
Okay, fine. Chalo, leave it. Chalo. So we are talking about what? Angle between two vectors. Method 2. In method 2, I am talking about tail to tail method. What is the definition? See, two vectors are being placed tail to tail. Two vectors are being placed to tail to tail. The angle enclosed is the angle between the vectors. The angle enclosed is the angle between the vectors. Like say this is an example. This is a vector A bar and this is the vector B bar. This is a vector B bar. Now I am trying to take the angle between the two vectors by tail to tail method. What I can do, I can take the second vector and keep it to the tail of the first vector. Or else take the first vector and attach to the tail of the second vector. Anyhow, that will give me the one and the same answer. That means this will be the vector A bar. This will be the vector A bar. I am replacing the vector B bar and shifting it parallelly and keeping to the tail of the first vector. This is nothing but a B bar. The angle enclosed between them will be the angle. That is nothing but a theta. I hope you are clear right now. Isn't it? So theta is nothing but tail to tail. See, tail of the first vector is coinciding with the tail of the second vector. If two tails are being coincide, whatever angle is enclosed, that will be the angle between the two vectors part of the relation. I hope you clear this one. Take a snapshot of this one. We'll try to do one more example. You'll get a clarity how to take the angle between the two vectors part of the relation. Two people are having doubts. Two people have raised the hands. One is Nirupama Chandra Kunda. Chandra.
Okay, I'll unmute, sir. Okay, Nirupam.
Sir, can't we take head to head?
And head to head, we can't take it better. We don't have that method. One is only head to tail. Another one is nothing but tail to tail. Head to head, we don't have in the syllabus. It is not there actually. It is not possible. Okay. So we have only two methods. One is head to tail. Another one is a tail to tail method. So in tail to tail method, two vectors are being placed tail to tail. The angle enclosed is the angle between the vectors. Yes, better.
Okay.
Yes, better.
Sir, we should take a angle which is inner or external.
Internal. But I told you angle enclosed. In tail to tail, angle enclosed.
Means internal angle we should take theta.
Yeah, internal angle. See in the diagram I have drawn here right now. Internal angle, whatever angle is enclosed between the two vectors A bar and B bar, that will be the angle.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na?
sir.
Okay. Akshat Reddy is also having doubt again.
Okay, Akshat, you can speak now. Hello, Akshat. Akshat, do you have any doubts? Okay, please do not raise your hand if you do not have any questions. Okay, you can continue, sir.
Okay, chalo. So I hope you got a method. So by tail to tail method, you just attach the vector of the tail of the first vector to the tail of the second vector. Whatever angle is enclosed in between them, that will be the angle between the two vectors part of relation. I'll give you one more diagram. You try to do it out on your own. Take a paper and pen and try to tell me the answer right now. I'm giving you the second example for this one. Let's say I've given you the two vectors which have been representing like this. This is the vector A bar and this is the vector B bar. Tell me the angle by the tail to tail method. Tail to tail method, where will be the angle? So what I can do, I need to attach the two tails. This is head and tail. So I can take the tail of this one and attach to this one. So this is your vector right now. This one is a vector A bar. I'm taking the vector B bar and attaching to the tail this one. So this will be your vector B bar. So angle B, this one. So this will be the angle between them. Angle enclosed will be the angle between the two vectors. Angle enclosed between them will be the angle between the two vectors part of relation. I hope you are clear right now, everyone. So we got a method how to calculate the angle between the two vectors part of relation by head to tail method and tail to tail method. You need to be a little bit perfect in this one, beta. Whichever method you feel comfortable, you can try to take it out. There is no problem in that one. Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Chalo. Let us try to go for the next one. Resolution of a vector. Next heading, resolution of a vector. Resolution of a vector. Resolution is nothing but a splitting of a vector is known as of your resolution of your vector. Resolution of a vector is nothing but what for me? Splitting of a vector. Splitting of a vector. Splitting of a vector into its components. Into its components. That is x-axis, comma, y-axis, or z-axis. Z-axis. So splitting of a vector into its components is called resolution of your vector. We can split the vector in x-axis, y-axis, or in the z-axis part of relation, depending upon on the 1 dimension, 2 dimension, and as well as of your 3 dimension part of a body. Now see how we are doing right now. What do you mean by resolution of a vector? Splitting of a vector is known as of your splitting of a vector. That means dividing the vector into x component and y component, or x, y, and the z component is known as of your resolution of your vector part of relation. Now see here, I'm taking a vector. This one is x-axis. This one is of your y-axis. I got a vector right now. So this one is 1 point and this one is another point. Like say this is a vector A bar. This is a tail and this one is nothing but of your arrow. And this is making an angle theta with your horizontal. This is making a theta with your horizontal part of a vector. Let's say this is O and this one is nothing but of your A. So vector is what right now? OA. OA is nothing but of your A bar. Is a vector. Is a vector. So O2A. O2A is nothing but of your A bar, which is a vector quantity. Making an angle theta with your horizontal is making an angle theta with a horizontal, theta with your horizontal. Now apply a little bit of a trigonometry. Drop your perpendicular right now here and drop your perpendicular parallel line to this one right now. This one is nothing but of your component. This is your y component and this will be your x component part of relation. So A bar is nothing but of your horizontal component is represented by your AX bar and vertical component is represented by your AY bar. That means A bar can be written as of your right now. A bar is nothing but equal to your AX along your x-axis and AY along your z-axis, along your y part of relation. Anyhow, that will do it in detail right now. Now we are talking about along horizontal, it is AX and vertical is along your AY part of a relation. Now see from the trigonometry, I know this one is nothing but of your OA and if I'm taking say this one is of your point B. isn't it? Now from this point of relation, I need to calculate the value of your AB. I need to calculate the value of your AB, and I need to calculate the value of your, say for example, this one is your A, B, and this one is, say for example, of your C part of relation. Now apply the trigonometric condition. If I apply this part of your trigonometric part of relation, so cos theta will be equal to how much, and sin theta will be equal to how much for me given condition. See from this one, if I'm resolving this part of a triangle, OAB, this one is of a triangle, this one is right now 90 degrees.
Sir,
Isn't it?
I
So
have
cos theta is
two
equals to,
Sir,
He's having doubts, sir.
yes beta,
sir, I have two doubts, sir.
yes beta, tell me.
Sir, first I didn't understand the graph thing, the
Okay,
whole graph part. And what is z-axis, sir?
z-axis is nothing three-dimensional. Like say in the room which you are sitting, you take the corner and see the x, y, and vertical component will be the y component right now. You take the corner of your room, this one is x-axis, this one is y-axis. The vertical component which is in the upward direction, that is nothing but of your z-axis. An angle between them is nothing but 90 degrees. This angle is also 90. This angle is also 90. Because z-axis I can't draw it. So this is here in this direction. So this is your x-axis. This is your x-axis. This is your y-axis. If I'm taking perpendicular to this one more axis, I'll take right now here. Yeah, somewhere here right now. This is your x. This is your y, and this will be your z-axis, which is outside. So I can't draw on the board. So that is the reason I'm trying to draw on the board in this direction. So this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, and this will be your z-axis part of relation. Is the axis clear? Is the axis clear, beta?
Then, okay.
Yeah. Manasa is clear with the axis. Okay, Prithvi is also clear. So I'll try to do the vector again, once again, beta, right now, see. So I'm taking the components right now, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis part. So I hope what exactly is the resolution of a vector? Resolution means splitting of a vector right now. So for example, someone has given you the vector like this. Like say O2A is a vector, which I am representing by a vector A bar. I need to split it into your x-axis and y-axis. That means this will be your x-axis right now for me. This will be your x-axis. This is your x-axis component right now for me. And the perpendicular drawn to this one will be the y-axis. That is nothing but of your y. And this is making an angle of your theta. This is making an angle of your theta. So the vector A bar is being resolved into x-axis and as well as of your y-axis. Along x-axis, I am representing it by your ax bar. Along y-axis, I am representing it by your ay bar. Clear? Clear? Now what I am doing is, I am drawing a perpendicular right now from here. So from here, if I drop a perpendicular right now like this, and a perpendicular parallel line to this one right now. This will be for my y-axis and this will be for me your x-axis part of relation. From the figure right now for me the cos theta value is equals to how much for me? Cos theta value is equals to. I'm giving the name for this one. So this one is B and this one is say for example of your C part of relation. Isn't it? So right now cos theta value will be equal to how much right now? Can anyone tell me right now cos theta value will be equal to your how much? Cos theta value will be equal to how much for me?
Reaction.
Anyone? From the figure. This is your triangle part, beta. This is your triangle part.
Sir, AX bar by A bar.
Is beta?
AX bar by A bar.
That means I can write OB here right now.
Yeah.
It is OB
by
divided by OA. That's it. Cos theta. This side, what is OB divided by your OA? OA is how much for me here? O to A is nothing but A bar. So this is nothing but OB divided by O to A is nothing but of your A bar. Into this one is nothing but of your cos theta. That means OB is becoming how much for me? OB is becoming for me A into your cos theta. Is it clear for everyone? OB bar is equal to how much for me here? A cos theta. That means AX will be equal to how much beta? AX will be equal to how much for me? AX is nothing but OB. So component along your x-axis will become for me how much for me? A cos theta. Clear for this one? Cos theta value I have written better from the figure. From the figure, cos theta value is equals to your OB by your OA part of relation. This is your angle. Cos theta is equals to your OB by your OA. So OB value is nothing but of your OA into your cos theta. OA value is given how much in the problem? A. So OB is equals to how much for me? A cos theta. The same way sin theta from the figure. Sin theta from the figure. Anyone can you tell me sin theta from the figure will be equal to how much? Sin theta from the figure. I can write this side.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
OC by
beta.
OA.
AB.
How much?
AB
OC
by
by OA, sir.
AB
AB by OA.
OA, very good. That means AB I can write as of here. AB is equals to OA. OA is again how much for me over? This one is nothing but of your AB by OA is nothing but of your A bar. So AB is equals to how much for me? A into your sine theta. That means AB value is nothing but how much for me? A into your sine theta. So these two are parallel. These two are parallel. That means this will be equal to how much for me? AY. So vertical component is becoming for me A sine theta and horizontal component is becoming for me over A cos theta part of a relation. Is that clear for everyone? Rajshekhar is having a doubt.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir. I
Oh,
said
okay,
the
chalo.
answer.
So is the trigonometry clear for everyone, beta? I'm just applying the basic trigonometry of a 10th class. This is your OA, this is your OB, this one is your OC part of a relation. Now from this one, these two are parallel, so they will be same. These two are parallel, this will be the same. This OA will be equal to CA. This AB will be equal to your OC part of a relation. So whenever the vector is making an angle theta with their x-axis, the point wherever it is making angle theta with x-axis, that component will become for me cos theta and the vertical component will become for me sin theta. Take a snapshot of this one, beta. Faster, let us try to do some applications based on this one. So cos theta value I have written, sin theta value I have written right now. I got the value of your AB and I got the value of your OB. OB value is nothing but of your A cos theta and AB value is nothing but of your A sin theta. Clear for everyone? Is the resolution of your vector is clear? Yes, chalo. So now make very clear that whenever vector is making an angle theta with x-axis, that side is cos theta, the perpendicular side will be your sin theta part of relation. So let us try to go for the next application of this one, faster way. Now you need to tell me now this one. Now say for example, this is your vector, this is your x-axis and this one is your y-axis, x-axis and y-axis. There is a vector right now. This is a vector, say for example of your B bar. Now this is making an angle theta with your vertical. This is nothing but of your theta. This is O and this one is A. O to A bar is equals to your how much for me? Vector B bar. Now I have taken the theta with vertical. Now what I'll do? Again I'll draw a perpendicular right now for this one and perpendicular to this one right now. Now again take the sin theta and cos theta right now. This is OA, this one is B and this one is say for example C. Sin theta and cos theta you write from the given condition. So first I am writing the cos theta from the given figure. Cos theta value will be equal to your how much? Cos theta value will be equal to how much? OC by your OA. So this will be your OC divided by your OA. It is nothing but of your OC divided by O to A is nothing but of your B bar. Therefore, OC bar is equal to how much for me? B into your cos theta. That means along y-axis now, right now the vector along your y-axis by will become for me how much? B into cos theta. Clear? In the same way, sin theta from the figure will be equal to how much beta? Sin theta is equals to your. If I am taking this part of a triangle, that will be equal to your CA divided by your OA. So that will be equal to your CA divided by OA is again for me how much? B bar. Therefore, CA I can write from this one. CA value will be equal to how much for me? CA value will be equal to your B into your sin theta. So this one is B into your sin theta. If this is B sin theta, this one is also B sin theta. So this is B along your x-axis will be equal to how much for me? B sin theta. If this is BY, this one is also for me how much? BY. That will be equal to B into your cos theta. So I hope you're clear. When the theta is with horizontal, how do you take it out? And when theta is with vertical, how do you take the angle resolution of a vector? I'm trying to resolve the vector only in 2 dimensions. We will do further in the 3 dimensions also. So right now, completely understand the vector resolution in the 2 dimensions part. I hope you got a clarity. I'll revise once again. If I'm taking the angle with respect to x-axis, what will be the component? And if I'm taking the angle with respect to the y-axis, what will be the component? Firstly, take the snapshot of this one, beta. Faster. Take a snapshot of this one. स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो इसका जल्दी से स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस वन बेटा फास्टर डन
Yes, sir.
Okay, chalo. So let me revise what I told you right now. I'm revising it faster. If I have given you the vector and this vector is say for example of your 5 units and this is making an angle of 30 degrees, right? It's x-axis and y-axis. X-axis means this will become for me 5 into cos 30 and this will become for me 5 into sin 30. Is it clear for everyone? Isn't it? I'm giving you one more question right now. If this is a vector and this one is say for example 2 and this is making an angle of your 60 degrees. Say for example, now I'm taking an angle of 60 degrees with your vertical. Now if I resolve the vectors into the components, this side will become for me 2 into your cos 60, and this will become for me 2 into your sin 60.
Science.
Got it? Clearly, this comes a lot in the kinematics and as well as Newton's laws of motion. That is the reason you need to know very clearly wherever you're taking the angle theta, that side will become for me cos theta, another side will become for me sin theta component. Is that clear for everyone? Is that clear for everyone? Done. Bhavani has entered the waiting room. Sayyad Fayan. Yes, chalo. So this was our concept today's session. We got how to take the angles and how to resolve the vectors also. Now let us try to talk about the next one. Next heading, addition or composition of your vector. Next heading is your addition or composition of a vector. Addition or composition of a vector part of a lesion. That means we are adding the two vectors beta. We are adding the two vectors. I told you in the starting that if we are saying any physical quantity is a vector, it should obey the laws. What are the laws I told you? One is a triangle law, another one is a parallelogram law, another one is known as a pure polygonal law of vector addition. Along with these three, along with the scalar and what you call that one, magnitude and direction, if a vector is also obeying the vector properties of addition, that is nothing but triangle law or parallelogram law or polygonal law, then we say it is a vector quantity. So that was we are trying to discuss right now in detail. That is the addition or composition of your vector. Suppose we have two vectors a bar and b bar can be added. Say for example, suppose two vectors a bar and b bar can be added as a bar plus b bar will give you a new vector that is nothing but of your c bar. A bar plus b bar is equals to your new vector c bar, where c bar is known as a what? Resultant vector. Where c bar is known as a what? Resultant vector. C bar is known as of your resultant vector part of a relation. This can be done by the triangle law or the parallelogram law of vector addition. That means I can calculate the value of the resultant. We can calculate resultant by one is your triangle law, and another one is nothing but what? Parallelogram law. What is the difference between them? This is your one is your head to tail method, another one is your tail to tail method. Tail to tail method is known as of your parallelogram law. Tail to tail method is known as of your parallelogram law. Triangle law is nothing but of your head to tail method. Head to tail method is known as of your triangle law. So what are we talking about right now here? Addition or composition of a vector. Suppose we have got two vectors a bar and b bar, which can be added as a bar plus b bar is equals to c bar. C bar is nothing but what? A resultant vector which can be calculated by either your triangle law or by the parallelogram law. That we will try to do it right now in detail. Triangle law is by the head to tail method and parallelogram law is by tail to tail method. Result is same for both of them, but only the method of doing the problem is little bit different. These two methods are been very important both for the competitive examination as well as of your board examinations also. Even for board exam, this is a 4-mark questions in your final examination and a pakka question for your final board examination of your 11th class. So we'll try to do in detail the triangle law method and as well as the parallelogram method, and very important for all the competitive examination because these two laws will come till you complete your second year beta. Even in every chapter of your second year, there are 90% of your questions where the triangle law and parallelogram law are been applicable or been used part. So you need to have very clear-cut conceptual understanding about your triangle law and as well as of your parallelogram law of vector addition. So I hope you got a clarity. Addition or composition of vector is nothing but the addition of two vectors will give you a new vector. That new vector we are calling it a resultant vector. That resultant vector can be calculated by the triangle law or by the parallelogram law of your vector addition. So take a snapshot of this one. We'll try to go for the first law, that is known as of your triangle law of your vector addition. Can I rub this one? Is there any doubt in this one? Please check with your internet.
I think somebody having audio issues, sir. So I can hear you.
They are not able to hear me.
Yeah, I think somebody. I
Is
think
my voice not clear, sir?
no, it's clear, sir. Maybe his internet.
Okay, fine. So no doubts in this one. Let us try to go for the next one. Very important. Keep the next side heading. Triangle law of your vector addition. Triangle law of vector addition. Triangle law of vector addition. Read the definition for this one. The definition says for me right now, whenever two vectors are being added in such a manner, isn't it? Triangle law definition I'm trying to give you here. First try to understand, then I'll try to give you the definition. Like say, we got two vectors. This is the vector A bar and this is the vector B bar. Which method, beta? Head to tail method. Head to tail method. Resultant of this one will be given by. Yes, beta, any doubt? Okay. Resultant of this one will be given by. Attach a vector, third vector, take it from the tail of the first vector to your opposite of this one. That is nothing but of this one. This will be your third vector. That is nothing but C bar. And this C bar is making an angle with the first vector. That one is known as of your alpha. That one is known as of your alpha. Now see, two vectors taken in the same order. Two vectors taken in the same order. The closing vector of the triangle taken in the reverse order, will give me the resultant. Will give me the resultant of that one. That is a basic definition of the triangle law of vector addition. It says that when two vectors are taken in the same order, when two vectors are taken in same order, then closing side of triangle taken in reverse order, gives resultant, gives you resultant vector C bar, or sometimes in some books it is represented by R bar. C bar, or sometimes it is represented by R bar. Anything is fine. So this is the basic definition of your triangle law. So triangle law says that when two vectors are taken in the same order, then closing side of the triangle taken in the reverse. This is like a triangle right now. So these two vectors are the two sides of a triangle. The third side of a triangle taken in the reverse order will give me the resultant vector that can be represented by C bar or resultant by your A bar part of a relation. Now here I am writing right now for this one, A bar plus of your B bar is equals to C bar. This one is vectorially. That means geometrically A bar plus D bar is equals to C bar. Let us try to calculate its magnitude. What is the value of that one? Can anyone tell me what is the angle between the two vectors A bar and B bar, beta? Can anyone tell me what is an angle between A bar and B bar? Can anyone? Where I should take the angle?
Outside.
Outside means?
Theta.
For alpha.
Exactly. I can
Outside.
extend this vector in
After
outside
we
direction.
extend,
Extended, sir.
after we extend A bar,
Very good, very good.
we
Extend the first
extend
vector, and this will be your theta, and drop your
theta.
perpendicular.
and drop up, and then we'll get a triangle. Using triangle law, we can find
You
alpha.
can apply the
value
value of your
theta.
resultant. Is that clear for
Sin
everyone?
theta cos theta. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Now see, this vector B bar is making angle theta here, beta. I can resolve this vector B bar because this is a vector. This is a vector of your B bar. This is a vector of your B bar. Now resolve the vector, resolution of a vector along x-axis wherever theta, that will become for me how much? B cos theta.
B
And this
cos
vertical will become for me how much? B sin theta.
sin theta.
That's it. Now over, just apply the triangle law of vector addition. That is a parallelogram. What do you call that one? Pythagoras theorem. You will get the answer for that one. Here. So let us try to do it, the derivation of this one. So let us try to do the derivation of this one. Now in the right angle triangle part of relation, let's say what is the right angle triangle right now? This is the vector O I am taking right now. This is the vector A. This one is vector B, and this one is nothing but of your D part of relation. I have taken given the points right now for that one and apply the relation right now. Applying for the right angle triangle ODB. ODB. This one is of your right angle triangle. So from ODB, from the right angle triangle ODB, I can write OB square is equals to OD square plus of your DB square. That's it. Simplified one step answer, that will give me the answer. That's it. So OB is nothing but how much for me? O2B is nothing but of your R square. That is equal to OD. OD is nothing but of your OA bar plus of your AD bar plus dB. This dB value is nothing but how much for me? B into sine theta ka whole square. So R square is equals to OA is nothing but how much for me? A bar plus AD is nothing but how much for me? B cos theta.
Cos
So
theta.
of your whole square plus this one is nothing but B square into sine square theta. This is in the form of your A plus B whole square form. So simplify that one. So that will give me your right now. R square is equals to A square plus of your A square plus of your 2AB into your cos theta, 2AB into your cos theta plus of your B square into your cos square theta plus B square into your sine square theta. That's it. That's it. So simplify this one. How much I'm getting right now? This B square is common here. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is how much, beta?
1.
Yeah. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1.
1.
So this value will become how much for me? 1. I'm writing the resultant here, beta. Directly I'm writing the result here right now. R square is equals to, this will become for me A square plus of
Square plus B square.
B into cos theta plus B square is common into this one is cos square theta plus of your sine square theta. So that will become for me 1. So the answer for this one will come for me. R is equals to under root of your A square
A
plus
square
B
plus
square
B
plus
square plus
2AB
2AB
into your
cos
cos
square.
theta. So this is the magnitude. How do you calculate? So when two vectors have been inclining at an angle theta, the resultant of that one is given by the formula R is equals to under root of your A square plus B square plus 2AB into your cos theta. Is that clear for everyone? So what is the definition of a triangle law of vector addition, beta? I'm repeating you once again. See, triangle law of vector addition says that if two vectors are taken along the two sides of the triangle, then the closing side of the triangle taken in the reverse order will give me the resultant, that is nothing but R bar. Now from the resolution of a vector, we know that this B bar is making an angle theta with the first vector A bar. So if I resolve it, this will become for me B cos theta and this will become for me B sin theta. Isn't it? Someone has written something, I didn't get it. Let me check it out. Sir, I was kicked out of the call and I was not able to join and had the entire the password join. Okay, something is personal problem. I can't do it out anything. That sir will take care. Okay, chalo. Triangle law is clear for me. Then from this triangle law, in the vectorial part I am writing right now, A bar plus B bar will give me the C bar. Now, how do you calculate the magnitude? How do you calculate the magnitude? Here, this one is right now. Calculation of magnitude, I can say. Calculation of your magnitude. From the right angle triangle, ODB. From the right angle triangle, ODB. I have not written here. You try to understand. From the right angle triangle, ODB, OB square is equals to OD square plus BB square. Everything is given in the problem right now. O2D is nothing but A bar plus B cos theta that I have written here. DB is nothing but of your B sin theta right now here. So B sin theta whole square I written. Simplified it. I got the relation. R is equals to under root of your A square plus B square plus 2AB into cos theta. What is the theta? What is the theta? Angle between Charminar and Qutub Minar. What is the theta?
What?
What is the theta?
Theta is the angle between angle of the vectors.
Yeah, angle of the vectors of Charminar and Qutub Minar. Is it?
No.
A bar and B bar, beta.
A bar and B bar.
A bar and B bar. That is the theta. Theta is the angle between A bar and B bar. Now, what is alpha here? Alpha is the direction. Alpha is the angle made by the resultant vector with the first vector. See, this is the resultant vector R bar. This is making angle alpha with which vector? First vector. That is nothing but of your A vector, A bar vector. So that gives me the direction. Let us try to calculate the value of your alpha from the triangle. Can I rub this one? Take a snapshot of this one faster way. Take the snapshot of this one. Chandra Babu, hello for everyone. No, I think he has got up right now. Okay, chalo. So can I calculate the value of alpha? Please try to take the snapshot of this one. Done?
Done.
Screenshot ले लो बेटा, जल्दी से screenshot ले लो. ठीक है, I think you have taken. I should have been not rub the diagram. We need to calculate now. Chalo, roughly I'll try to draw it again. This one is vector A bar. This is a vector B bar. This is a vector B bar. And this one is a resultant vector C bar. Angle alpha.
Alpha.
This is your theta. This one is your B sine theta.
B
This one
sin
is your
theta.
B cos
B
theta.
cos theta.
I have given this values as O, this one as A, this one as of your B, and this one as of your D. We need to calculate the value of your alpha. So that is nothing but of your direction beta. Calculation of direction. Calculation of direction. That is nothing but alpha value. Now, so from the figure, what I can write the value beta? Tan alpha is equals to this one, BD divided by OD. Is it clear? Isn't it? So that is equal to BD value is how much? B into sine theta divided by OD is nothing but how much? OA plus AD. So that will become for me B into sine theta divided by O to A is how much for me? A bar plus A to D is how much for me? B into cos. So tan alpha is equals to B sine theta by, this is B vector beta, everything. I'm forgetting every time, you just assume that is a vector quantity. So tan alpha is equals to your B sine theta by A plus B into cos theta. This will give me the direction of resultant vector. This gives direction of resultant vector. Okay, so now you have got an idea how to calculate the magnitude of the vector and how to calculate the value of your alpha. In sometimes alpha can also be written as of your alpha is equals to your tan inverse. If I'm taking this one, that will become for me tan inverse, and this one will become for me B sine theta divided by your A plus B into your cos theta. So this is your angle. Clear for everyone? So I hope you're clear with the triangle of vector addition, how to get the resultant and how to get the value of your directions of this one. Clear for everyone? Clear? Yes, sir, clear. Okay. So I'm giving you one question. Try to do it, everyone. Try to take the paper and pen. Try to take the screenshot of this one first, everyone. Try to take the screenshot of this one, everyone. If anyone is taking the screenshot, please try to send to the RK sir. RK sir will try to send me it back. I need it back. If you are making the screenshots of this one in a sequence, try to give the screenshot back to me if it is possible by you on the WhatsApp. Okay, chalo. So triangle, I hope you're clear. You got the direction, you got the resultant also. Let us try to do one problem. I'm rubbing this one. Shall I rub it? Okay, chalo. Take a paper and pen and try to do this problem. So I'm giving a small question. Try to do it, everyone. If a vector A bar is equals to 3 units, if A bar is equals to 3 units, due east and B bar is equals to 4 units 60 degrees north of your west. Find their resultant. Come on, try to do it out. If A bar is equals to 3 units due east and B bar is equals to 4 units due 60 degrees north of your west. Find their resultant. Here it is.
The screen is quite blurred.
Let me check it out. Okay. Now?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
Okay. Now let me see how many of you will give me the correct angle. That is very important. If you don't give me the correct angle, I'll again start the vectors from the starting. So be careful while giving me the angle. First tell me what is the angle between A bar and B bar.
Use the chart. Yeah.
Draw the vectors. I told you how to draw it yesterday. East, west, north, south. A bar is 3 units due east. This is the A bar.
Sir, angle of theta is 120.
Very good. Excellent.
Sir,
Very
120
good.
is the angle.
Very
is
good.
20.
Very good. So now where is B bar, beta? Sorry, this has been adjusted. Someone is raising the hand. Yeah, 120.
It is,
Very good. Angle between two vectors. B bar is 4 units.
120.
6. North of west. North of west means what you will do?
Standing on west.
Sit
We
on the
standing
west.
on
Standing
west and
on
go to 60 degrees or to north.
Very good, very good. You are sitting on the west and going to the north by how much angle? 60
60
degrees.
60 degrees.
And we know that what is angle between them right now? Angle between these two is nothing but of your A bar and B bar. This is the angle. This
Tail
angle
to
is
tail.
this angle. 180 minus 60. This one is 120. Very good. This is your A vector and this is your B vector. Don't take 60 degrees and start doing the question. If this has been done, means you are very good right now in vectors. You got a complete application of the vectors in very good way. So A bar and B bar angle is 120 degrees. Resultant vector is R is equals to under root of your A square plus B square plus 2AB into your cos theta. That is equals to under root. A value is given how much? 3 units. B value is given how much? 4 units. This one is nothing but 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 into 3 into 4 into cos of your 120. Cos 120 is how much?
Cos 120 is sin 30.
Cha.
Sin 30 root 3.
Inka?
Sorry, not root 3.
Ah.
I'm sorry, half, 1 by 2. Cos 20, sin 120 is cos 30. So cos 120. So sin
Sir,
30 only right.
Sir, 1 by
2.
4. 1 by 4.
Enti?
Cos
What?
120 degrees 1 by 4.
Take me and sell me in the Charna.
So cos 120 should be half, right? So 1 by 2.
That's what I'm telling you.
అవుతున్నారు కాస్ 120 మైనస్ 1 కదా సారీ మైనస్ 1 బై 2
Yeah, someone is telling.
25
Pardeep.
Someone
Sir.
is telling me the answer. Cos
Sir, nothing,
120. Huh?
Okay.
So 1 by 2 or what?
1 by 2 only, yeah? Pakka.
That's what I'm thinking.
Minus 1 by 2, somebody saying, sir.
No. What?
Minus 1 by 2.
Yeah, someone is giving correct answer. Minus 1 by 2. Cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. Actually, I was supposed to start with trigonometry only, but as the DP sir was taking the trigonometry part of basic mathematics, I stopped it. You need to be very perfect in the trigonometry and quadratic equations bit. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for us. Anyhow, cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. If you simplify it, you will get the answer now. I hope you can give me the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me
So,
how much.
so this R is 1 minute. Calculate.
3 square is 9, 4 square is nothing but 16 plus 3 4s,
16
this one is a 12 into
24
this one is minus 1 by 2. So this one is nothing but of your minus of your
minus
1 by
6.
2 by definition.
So 19.
No?
Root 19.
Root 19.
Sorry.
16.
Root 19.
Root 19, huh?
Minus 6. Yeah, root 19.
No, 2 reasons.
Sir,
12.
sir, root 13.
Yeah, root 13
24.
letters. This will become for me 12, not 24.
minus 2.
So this
Yeah,
will
yeah.
become for me 12. So this will
Minus
become
12.
for me root 13.
Root 13.
Root 13 units. Because 2 into 3 into 4. Cos 120
yeah.
minus 1 by 2. 24 by
I
2.
made
This
a
is 12.
mistake. I made
So
a
this 9
mistake.
plus
there.
12 minus 12 root 13 will be the answer.
I didn't take 24. I took only 12.
Okay, chalo. I hope you got it right now. Can anyone tell me the direction? This is really
Direction.
very important. Now, this is really a challenging question for you. In the same question, I need the direction of the vector. I need the direction of the vector. Alpha value is equals to how much? Alpha value is equals to how much?
So value.
By triangle law of vector addition, not by the tail and tail method. Triangle law means what? Head to tail method. Head to tail method, I need the direction. I need the direction.
Sir, up to northwest. I don't know.
Okay, up to here everyone is clear?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm rubbing this one. Now see the diagram very carefully, beta. Now see the diagram very carefully. See the diagram very carefully. I need the angle I'm telling you. That means I need the angle between A bar and B bar. This is A bar and B bar. So this is the actual vector given for me. This is the vector A bar and this is the vector B bar. By head and tail method means take the second vector and attach to the head of the first vector. That means this will become for me like this. This is the vector A bar and this is the vector B bar. Tail is to be attached to the vector, head of the first vector. This one is your B bar. Is this diagram clear?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Now resultant is given by this one. Third vector, that is nothing but of your C bar, which is making an angle of alpha.
Alpha.
Clear the diagram? Clear the diagram. See, these are two vectors, A bar and B bar. I am getting the angle by the triangle law. So don't use the what do you call the tail to tail method. This is which method? Head to tail method. That means tail of the second vector should be attached to the head of the first vector. So I shifted the second vector and kept on the head of the first
So
vector.
60 degrees.
Alpha value will be equal to your how much?
60 degrees.
60 degrees, huh?
Actually, no, but
Let's see. What is the formula?
60.
What is the
Tan-
formula?
Tan
Alpha is equals to B into sin theta
sin
by
theta by
A plus
A.
B into cos theta. B value is how much better in the problem? B value is given how much in the problem? 4
4.
units. A value is 3. So this one is of your 4 into sin. Theta is the angle between the two vectors. That will be equal to how much?
Sir, answer is tan inverse of -2.
Tan inverse of?
-2.
Okay, let me check. This one is how much better? Theta is how much?
120.
120.
120 divided by A value is nothing but 3 plus 4 into cos 120. That will be equal to your 4 into sin 120 is how much?
1 by 2, 1 by 2.
2 by 3 plus 4 minus 1 by 2. So this will become for me, I'm writing here right now, tan alpha is equals to, this one is nothing but of your 2 ones, this one is a 2 2s. So this one is a 2 into root 3 divided by 3 minus 4 by 2. 2 ones, this one is 2 2s. So this one is a 2 root 3 divided by 3 minus 2, that is nothing but of your 1. So answer is a 2 root 3. So answer is nothing but how much for me? Tan alpha is equal to 2 root 3. So alpha is equals to tan inverse of 2 root 3 is your answer. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Answer is 2 root 3. Then? Are you able to follow me better? Am I going a little bit speed?
No, sir.
This is my slowest way of teaching. I'm still teaching very slowly for you basically. This is my slowest way of teaching for you basically. If I'm going somewhere, anywhere for vertical speed, you let me know better. I'll try to reduce the speed because in the flow, generally I go a little bit of faster way. So whenever I'm trying to, you feel that I'm going a little bit speed, you just stop me. I'll try to make myself reduce my speed and try to come back to the normal level.
Sir,
I hope you got an idea up to now.
Sir,
Yes, beta. Yes, beta.
isn't sine 60 root 3 by 2?
Yes, beta.
Isn't sine 60 root 3 by 2?
Yeah. So what is the angle I have taken
Yeah.
right now?
Sin 120 is equals to cos 30.
Yeah. Sin 60 is also equal to how much?
Yeah.
Sin 60 is also root 3 by 2.
Yes, sir.
Sin
Sin
120, how do
120
you write?
equals
Sin
to-
90 plus theta only, na beta?
Yes.
Sin 90 plus
Sin
30.
90 plus sin 120 is sin 90 plus theta. That is nothing but cos 30. Cos
Yes.
30 is root 3 by 2. And then sin 120 can be written as of your how much for me? Sin 90 plus 30. Sin 90 plus theta is nothing but how much for me? Cos 30. Cos 30 is how much for me? Root 3 by 2.
Yes.
3 by 2.
Avuna?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, so today's section I'm stopping here. We'll try to do the properties of this one in the next session. And please try to take your SC Verma if you are having, or you can get it online. Or else I'm having the PDF. I'll try to send it to the RK sir. He will try to send you the complete PDF at free of cost so that you can check it from that one and start doing the vectors from the SC Verma. Okay, na? If you are having SC Verma with you, fine. Otherwise, you please let me know. I'll try to send you the SC Verma PDF and your volume 1 completely. So you try to start reading the vectors part from that one and start giving the problem practice from that one. And if I have any doubts in that one, I'll try to let you know basically. And tomorrow we'll try to go for some more problems on this one and properties of your triangular, then the parallelogram law of vector addition. Then we'll practice lot number of numericals. Then we'll try to go for the subtraction of your vectors part. Okay. If you are having any doubts, you please ask me in the WhatsApp group. If you are having any common WhatsApp group for the doubts, you please add me in that one. If you are having any doubts, please let me know. I'll try to clarify your doubts in that one. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, chalo. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yes, beta. Is it to me or to the RK, sir?
no, RK, sir.
Okay, chalo. I'm giving them.
Yeah, okay. Tell me.
Sir, can you send the recording, sir, of the class?
Okay. Whoever sent email to me yesterday,
I've
sent the link
sent
as
you the
well.
email. from starting to this class also, sir.
Sir, I want this class recording, sir.
Okay. Whoever wants the recordings, okay, just send me an email so that I have a copy. So usually I'm keeping all these in Google Cloud. So what I'll do is I'll share the link to everybody. Whoever send me email. So you have
Yes,
the email ID, right?
Yes, sir.
Where should I send my email ID, sir?
Orbitgroup@gmail.com.
Okay.
I'm sending in group chat. You can refer that one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you also send if Asif sir sends the H.C. Verma book PDF, sir? That
Okay, once I got, I'll share that one as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Tomorrow, as per timetable, okay, it will be chemistry and maths. So if there is any changes, I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Will you send it now, sir?
It
My
will
live
take some. It will take some time to convert into a video. So maybe
Okay.
an hour.
I already sent the email.
Okay.
Ganesh, I sent email.
Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye.